See, you need closure because you want validation, but you don't need validation. You need to validate yourself. You don't need them to apologize to you for you to get yourself back. Waiting for somebody to apologize to you is a waste of your time. You are going to gain gray hairs and turn old and wrinkly and resentful and ugly waiting for somebody to apologize to you. Apologize to yourself. You were so busy focusing on them, that person, how they didn't see you, didn't love you enough, didn't want you enough, push you to the side, replace you with somebody else. The only reason why you care about that stuff is because you don't see your own value and you don't see your own worth. And you don't see your own value and worth because you need to glow up. You need to glow up. You devalue yourself, and guess what? They can feel it. They can feel that you don't value yourself. They can feel it, they can sense it, and it's so unattractive. It's so unattractive to want the other person more than you want yourself. That's unattractive. They can sense it, they can smell it. It's ugly. As soon as you become your dream version, you no longer need closure because you realize, you know what, I was better than that situation. I deserved better than what they had to offer. I don't need to beg for closure. I don't need to beg for validation. I don't need to beg for them to see me. Why? Because I see myself. You don't need closure. You need to glow up. I'm gonna have a very candid off the cuff conversation about the fact that you don't need closure from that guy. You don't need closure from that girl. You don't need closure from that person. You might be feeling very anxious, like, why did they ghost me? Why won't they have this last conversation? I just want to know what I did. I just want to know what they're thinking. I just want to know. I just want to know. I just want to know. Your issue is that you are leaking your precious energy worrying about other people and how they didn't choose you. When if you had chosen yourself, realize that you were the prize, realize that it didn't matter if they chose you or not, you wouldn't be seeking closure. See, you need closure because you want validation, but you don't need validation. You need to validate yourself. Okay? And so the conversation, you don't need closure, you need to glow up, because as soon as you glow up, as soon as you become the bad bitch, the baddie, the bad girl, like the cute girl, whatever you want to call it, as soon as you become your dream version, you no longer need closure because you realize, you know what, I was better than that situation. I deserved better than what they had to offer. I don't need to beg for closure. I don't need to beg for validation. I don't need to beg for them to see me. Why? Because I see myself, right? And so let's talk about this. Let's talk about how you don't need closure. You just need to glow up. I remember I was in a relationship for a really, really long time, an on and off relationship. And it really bothered me how things ended the last time things ended. Why? Because it felt like I was trying to explain myself, explain how I was feeling, explain how I thought that they wronged me, explain how their actions were having an effect on me. And then I realized it doesn't matter if you say all of this, because if they really cared, one, they wouldn't have treated you that way, they wouldn't have acted that way, and two, they would have respected you to not behave in the way that they behave. When somebody ghosts you, it is a lack of respect, okay? But you don't need to become needy and beg them to see you and beg them to have a conversation with you. You need to glow up. The only solution that you need to be looking for is, okay, well, now that I'm freed up, well, now that they're no longer taking up time and energy in my life, well, now that I no longer have to deal with bullshit, how can I make my life better? By glowing up. You don't need closure, you need to glow up. You need to do your hair, get your hair done. You need to do your makeup, get your makeup done. You need to pick out at least 3 to 5 outfits that you're going to cycle through so you can feel good about yourself. You are going to get your nails done, or maybe you can't go to the salon. You're gonna go on Amazon and buy some press-ons. You're gonna go to Amazon and get your gel polish kit. Like, you're gonna buy some skincare. You're gonna take care of your body. You're gonna get a gym membership. You're gonna start exercising. You're gonna start drinking some water. You're gonna buy a new water bottle. Hold on, guys. You guys know we like to do water breaks, so everybody have a sip. Okay. You're gonna get hydrated. You're gonna have the best skin of your life. You're gonna have the best body of your life. You're gonna have the best hair of your life. You're gonna have the best that you never were able to have because you were so busy focusing on them, that person, how they didn't see you, didn't love you enough, didn't want you enough, push you to the side, replace you with somebody else. The only reason why you care about that stuff is because you don't see your own value and you don't see your own worth. And you don't see your own value and worth because you need to glow up. You need to glow up, because when you feel like the baddest you've ever felt, you no longer care about who's not in your life, who's not showing up for you, who doesn't care about you. Why? Because you're like, do you know who I am? Clearly you didn't see, but that's okay, because guess what? I see. I have a mirror, and when I look in the mirror, I am exactly who I think I am. Therefore, I'm gonna live like I am exactly who I think I am. I'm gonna show up and be exactly who I think I am. And that's why I'm glowing up. That's why I'm doing my hair, my nails, my makeup, bomb body, lots of water, hydrated, skincare, exercise, all of it. I'm doing all of it because I know exactly who I am. Now guys, once you glow up, they're gonna come back. They always come back, because who doesn't want the best version of you? Everybody wants the best version of you. So of course, when you take the time to glow up, they're gonna try and spin the block. They're gonna come back. They're gonna be like, oh, okay, she remembers who she is now. She's taking care of herself again. Oh, I'm no longer the priority to her. Oh, you know, but it's gonna be too late, because you're gonna remember who you are and you're gonna be on to bigger and better things. And so you don't need closure, you need to glow up. Now, I'm not just talking about a physical glow up. Some of you ladies need to financially glow up, and I'm speaking to myself too, because I remember when I was in a relationship with a guy, and he made pretty good money. We were having a pretty nice time. We'd go on dates multiple times a week, and like we'd get to travel and like do all kinds of fun, cool things, right? And whenever things started to go south with me and that person, I started to feel like, you know, what am I doing in my life? I don't have enough going on. My business isn't popping. My brand's not popping. Like, who am I? I started to have an identity crisis, because I could only see myself through the lens of me with this person, right? But you are so much more than who you are with that person. The reason why they want to invest time, energy, money, and effort into you is because they see your value. But when you no longer see your value and you only see yourself as valuable because you have them, you devalue yourself. And guess what? They can feel it. They can feel that you don't value yourself. They can feel it. They can sense it. And it's so unattractive. It's so unattractive. It's so unattractive to want the other person more than you want yourself. That's unattractive. They can sense it. They can smell it. It's ugly. Okay? So you are going to put the energy and the focus back on yourself. You're going to put effort into yourself. You're going to glow up in every way possible, physically, financially, emotionally. But hold on, let's go back to financially. So when you get into your purpose, okay, that's really all you need. You don't need closure. You need to get into your purpose, right? If we're gonna glow up in every aspect of our life, can we glow up on our purpose? Can we glow up on our mission? Because I bet you that you being in that relationship or partnership allowed you to put your passions on the back burner, allowed you to put your desires on the back burner, allowed you to put your purpose on the back burner. Now you don't know who you are and what you're here on life to do and how you're here to help the planet and save the planet. Why? Because you only saw yourself through that other person. So when I say you don't need closure, you need to glow up. You need to reconnect to your purpose. You need to reconnect to who you are. You need to reconnect with the reason that you were born. You need to reconnect with your gifts. You need to reconnect with your talents so that you can remember who you are and what you're here to do, and so that you can rebuild your life. You can recreate yourself again and again and again and again and again, right? And you probably don't even really miss them. You miss who you were when you were with them. Maybe you felt creative, you felt inspired, right? You became something else, someone else. But you can get yourself back And you don't need closure to get yourself back. You don't need them to apologize to you for you to get yourself back. Waiting for somebody to apologize to you is a waste of your time. You are going to gain gray hairs and turn old and wrinkly and resentful and ugly waiting for somebody to apologize to you. Apologize to yourself. Say, self, I'm sorry for choosing the wrong person. Self, I'm sorry for thinking that they were the one. Self, I'm sorry for keeping them around for longer than they should have been. Self, I'm sorry that I valued them more than I valued you. Self, I'm sorry that I made them a priority and deprioritized myself. I'm sorry. That's what you need to say. Waiting for someone to apologize to you is a waste of your time. You don't need closure. You need to glow up. And when you glow up, baby, you are going to completely change the trajectory of your life. You're going to start becoming more productive because when you look good, you feel good, okay? Glowing up is a strategy to creating your dream life. And so if you are stuck and stagnant after a breakup or having to go no contact or having to end, a cycle with somebody, a relationship with somebody, the best thing that you can do is glow all the way up. First, glow up physically, because that's going to make you feel good, and then you're going to want to be productive because you feel good about yourself when you look in the mirror. Glow up financially, meaning that do we need to get a new job, a better job? Do we need to get a better career? Do we need to go 10 toes down on our business, on our brand? Are we making that money? Are we happy with the money we're making? Do we need to set new financial goals, new savings goals, right? And then glow up your lifestyle. Are you creating routines and habits that are going to give you the life that you want? Are you going to the gym? Are you drinking your water? Are you going to Pilates? Are you working on whatever it is you need to work on? Learning that new language? However you want to upgrade your life and upgrade your reality. This is what you focus on, okay? You don't need closure. You need to glow up. And when you do, you are going to fall in love with yourself again. And there is nothing that you cannot do when you love yourself so much. When you have that deep sense of self-love. And then there's nothing that you wouldn't do for yourself to create your dream life. All right, that was just a quick little message. My name is Nija Sym. I help awaken women create their dream life through manifestation and mindset. Remember, you don't need closure. You need to glow all the way up. And then you can create your dream life. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.